I'm Kim, and this is Ryan, and we are going to do a playthrough of I Oozed My Homework. So as many of you know, I make games that are for my son who has a reading and writing disability. And this game here was just kind of a game that we designed to get him actually like physically writing a little bit more. And just trying to find like fun ways to do that. And this game kind of breaks it up a little bit. So rather than just sitting there and writing, you are writing, but then you're also mixing in some gameplay. So yeah, we'll just get started. Actually, before we do, we have these sheets to play with. This is my like older student version, but we do have a differentiated sheet that you can use to write on, or younger students can use to write on as well. Or if you want to laminate them, this is a good option, and then you can reuse them. Okay, so you're gonna have a shared word sheet. This also can have questions on it instead of words if you want to adapt this for comprehension questions or like French questions. You could have things like, what are the months of the year, etc., as long as you can come up with 5 unique answers for the questions. But for this, we're just using UFly words. So the example here is just VCE words from UFly. Okay, so with that in mind, we can get started. So you're going to choose a first player, so I'll just go first in this case, and the first player will be the active player on the first turn. So you roll your die, and the first player or active player is going to pick a number. So there's a 4 and a 5 here. So I'm going to take the 5, which means that I am going to take a word from this 5 list, and I am going to write that down. So I will write brace, and then I am going to draw my ooze, which is going to be this shape, and Ryan over there is going to take the remaining die, which is a 4, and then he's going to draw that 4 shape. So for your first turn, you can start anywhere, but you can't, on subsequent turns, you have to start from an orthogonal space to your first space. So this is going to be my first move. And then once,
gunning for C.
Yeah, we're both starting there. So then once this is colored in, because this is my first word, there's a little legend over here that says that I need to add 1 colored in space to my ooze. So my ooze is now growing. So ways that you can score here, you can fill in you can ooze your homework sheets or fill them in entirely. So that is, you get bonuses if you do it first. You can fill in 5 different words here, and that gives you a bonus. And then you lose points if you ooze a teacher. So essentially you're trying to ooze your homework, and you're trying not to get caught in this process from the teachers who are out monitoring. So with that in mind, Ryan's going to take his turn.
4 and 1. Okay, I'm going to go with 4 again because I already have 4.
And I will just get this little baby 1.
Okay. So here, having 4, I was able to complete the section, homework section of C. So then I will circle this.
And then I'm just going to cross off on mine C, because now I can no longer get 5 points for that. If I finish C, I will get 3 points.
Yeah, only the first player will get that, and then any other player, no matter how many players, they can all get 3.
And I forgot to write my word, which is the main point of this. So.
And then I will have to add, now that I'm on my second row of 4, I'm going to have to add 2 to this, and so it's growing and growing.
All right, and we'll just try to do this quickly, so I'll keep we're both going to have to take 3 on this round. So I've finished C now as well, so I'm going to circle the 3 and then write bone, and then I'm going to color in 1 space here.
double ones. All right.
All right. So Kate. Start trying to creep over this way. And then we have to add 2. Make a nice long
Oh, nice.
skinny line, my
Okay.
traveling line.
You kind of plan out where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
one
gosh, that one's
again.
again.
All right, well that's nice because I made my big long travel line, so now that's gonna go there. And now I have to add 3 to this. Okay, but see, now I can like look down at what I'm going for and kind of think
Mm-hmm.
what 3 will help me.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll kind of go. Let's make this like a long. Okay.
Four and 2. I think I will go. I already have 4 going pretty well. I'm going to take the 4.
Okay, and I will take the 2. Right. I will take the 2 because I have no choice but to take the 2. I will make this my tally. Alright. And I need to remember to actually write my words. So when you write your words, I think of that as you're feeding your ooze or you're making your ooze.
And I have to add 3 to this, so I can do that. You can roll while I'm doing that. You're good.
Normally I'd recommend like waiting a bit more for people, but because we are just trying to get through this quickly. So we will do, each have to do 3. Getting a lot of doubles here. So 3. And I have to add 2 to this. Right. Let's go like this. The first time we played this, I kind of made all of my shapes the same, which was really not ideal. Because then once it really, they start expanding really quickly, and then you can't fit them. And then if you've made them all the same, then you can't fit any of them. So.
I will take 5.
Okay, and I got my tall 2. Okay. Right, so we will go.
I also finished D, so I'll circle that off.
Okay. Alright. Okay. 6 or 1. My 1 is quite large at this point, but not in a good way for this. Okay, I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take the 6 and just finish E so that you don't get that from me. So I will take E.
Let's make this a fun tall shape.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll take 2 because that's perfect for me. That finishes off my A.
Okay. And that leaves me with this one. So 3. guess I'll just start traveling up to B. And then, with that in mind, I will try to make a shape that potentially could finish this for me, since no other shape will wiggle down there. Okay, all right. Okay, 2 and 5.
If you're ever wondering if you forgot to add a shape or not, you can always just do a quick math and see that you've put that many little blocks there. You can add it up. So 2 and 5. Which are you taking?
I don't know. Sorry, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna take the 2 so that I can travel down.
Okay. Sticking me with 5. Actually, that's not bad. It shifts me over here.
We have 5.
Need to add 2. So let's go.
Okay. Oh.
2 and 6. I'm gonna go with 6 actually.
Okay, so I have 2. Okay, that's. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have this. Okay. My shapes are getting.
Need to add 1.
Okay, so it's perfect. So now we want to go wide.
I'm getting close to finishing on a lot there.
I know, but now I have to make this big and be able to fit it. So to add 4. Trying to think, like, is there a way that I would still be able to use that shape, but I don't think so.
The 2 down at D.
No, like the 4.
Well, if you add to it the.
It's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm good, and then I'll. Okay. Just all my shapes are so large now. All right, it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. 4 and 6. None of these are gonna do what I want them to. Okay, I think I'm gonna take. I think I'll take 6 and I'll just try to move myself over more here. So. And that is huge. And
So I'm 4, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna ooze a teacher here.
No, no.
Just for the sake of finishing off B. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fully oozed.
Oh no.
But I finished B. So B is done, but I oozed a teacher.
You're crushing.
And I need to add cute and 4. Oof. Alright.
3 that I made the perfect shape for this thing.
Nice.
Okay, so I have at least finished B, and I get to write.
Got you finished you.
And that means I have to add 4 onto this, which I guess will. Okay.
Your roll.
Oh, yes. Oh, 3. We all have to use 3.
Okay.
Okay, that's great for me. Okay, so I will get to finish A, and I get to finish my 3 column.
All right, we're getting close. Once you cover all of the homework, it's the end of the game. So
I can't even
we're
finish
getting
my
close to
last
the
homework.
last.
There's
Oh,
like no
oh
way.
yeah, you're.
Whoops. Alright, that's okay.
So I just need to add 3 onto 3. 1, 2, 3.
And 4. Can get close, I guess. Maybe I can actually. Ooh, I might be able to alter my 4 so that I can finish. If I could make it. Oh, it could fit there. Yes, if I could make it grow.
Somehow
this
this was perfect for me.
No.
Alright. I
And,
will also finish E, and that will trigger the end of the game.
Okay. Well,
Oh, nice. You got 3
yeah.
done.
So.
Oh, actually, you know what? I will have gotten 4 done too.
Oh no.
Haha.
I thought I had a moment of hope there, but that's okay.
And then I'll add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So then, so once the first person covers up their homework sheets, that will trigger the end of the game, and then it will just be a matter of adding up your points. And again, because these are points and the teachers are points, the person who finishes first isn't necessarily going to win. And if you're playing with a whole class, multiple people may finish in the same round. That's very likely. So you'll just add up your points here. So I have 14 from the the homework covering, and then I have 5 points, and I didn't ooze any teachers, so I end up with the total of 19.
26.
And yeah, okay, perfect. So that is this game. Again, in this example, this is literally just to practice handwriting in kind of a fun way. And yes, you can use this for basically any topic or any UFly list. So there's an editable PowerPoint. So for this, you would just like display your PowerPoint with either 6 questions or with 6 word lists from UFly. And then on these sheets, you can either write an answer or you can just copy a word. And there would be like various ways to adjust this. If you wanted it to be more for spelling, you could say, you need a VCE word that has an I in it, or you could give some kind of like word that they have to choose how to spell. But yeah, lots of ways to adapt it. It's just a very open game, but just made kind of to gamify writing, basically. Right, well, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.